Eric again, and back with another exciting episode of the 30-Day Guitar Challenge. Today, at the risk of sounding all pop psychology on you, I wanted to talk a little bit about the role of ego in musicianship. So it's kind of a weird thing to talk about. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I do think about it more and more. It's part of kind of getting, deeper into middle age. I think you get a little more relaxed and a little wiser, maybe. And, you start to see that more and more, like how invested, yourself is, I guess. It's pretty understandable. If you're doing something, particularly if you're performing, obviously you want people to think you're good at it, and that's pretty normal. But in some ways, I think you have to be careful about when, you keep it in check, and sort of, when is it getting in the way? When is it not serving the music? Are you adding a cool new lick because it's telling the world that I'm a good guitar player, or I'm good at this? Or is it, really contributing to the piece? I get that. I like doing fancy guitar stuff too, it's like being a figure skater. You definitely want to do a couple triple lutzes, here and there. But in general, I think as I get older again, I think, some of that has fallen by the wayside, and I feel like I'm doing better work, So that's kind of the challenge today. It's like, are your musical choices, serving your sense of importance, or are they, serving more, the music? This kind of dovetails a little bit into some of the earlier topics, like, playing with others and stuff. Because I think that when you play with others, I think if you can kind of forget about, yourself a little bit and really kind of listen to the other person and really serve the music, I think that's kind of where the goodies are. I was thinking about how when I was younger, maybe it's because I was a teenager during the 80s, and everyone wanted to be a virtuoso, I think. It seemed like it. I think that with young men in particular, it seems like there's sort of a lot of a jockeying. There's an old joke, how many guitar players that take the screw in a light bulb? 1, but 9 to say, I could do it, I could do that better, or something like that. And it's funny that now I'm older, and I've had the incredible good fortune to now know a lot of my guitar heroes, not to play with some of them and to get to know them and stuff, which is amazing. And maybe it's just my little world of sort of acoustic guitar nerds. Maybe it's different in, with rock stars and stuff, but I'm always blown away by what amazing people they are, just incredibly humble and sweet and giving and stuff. And it's just kind of the opposite of my experience when I was younger and stuff. And there's definitely something about that, like the better the musician, the more humble they are, So anyway, the challenge today is just sort of think about that, ask yourself, who am I serving with this? Is this serving the listener and the other musicians? Anyway, a little nebulous, but think about that stuff.